Welcome back, assassins, to the 20th elusive target of the game. This is Adeze Oijofor, the Warlord, and she's only here in Bangkok for a few more hours, so let me go ahead and take care of the contract.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Adeze Oijofor, also known under her war name of Na Obara. She operates groups of militants and bandits across West Africa and controls a sizable chunk of the rare earth trade out of that region. Now, she has turned her attention to securing her legacy through an alliance with West African strongman Richard Aquensi. She is currently staying at the Hitman Hotel with her son, where she has taken over an entire floor. The client requests that you retrieve maps and files detailing the target's network in West Africa. You will need to locate these on the ground. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Alright, let me read more about the target. Adeze Oijofor, operating under the nom de guerre Na Obara, is a bloody-handed warlord who controls a sizable chunk of the rare earth trade in East Africa. Over the past 16 months, a French telecoms company has been making aggressive inroads in areas she controls with some success. ICA information indicates that the target has withdrawn her paramilitaries to neighboring nations as a part of a Fabian strategy. Her security is handled by a former Lock Plus veteran, with whom we believe Oijofor has more than a professional relationship, although information to this effect is circumstantial at best. Her son, Kalu Oijofor, is her weak link. Oxford educated, his connections with the United Kingdom have allowed the ICA to track her to her current location in Bangkok. Neither the son nor the security chief are targets, however. Finally, it seems likely that the target will have a very sizable paramilitary unit, either at the hotel or very close by. The client requests that you retrieve any files and data pertaining to the target's activities and network in West and Southern Africa. You will need to discover the location of these files while on site. Be aware that the target is likely to be highly protective of them. Alright, let's get started.
The target has been in residence at the hotel for almost a month, and security is tight, with several other high-profile guests also at the hotel. Good hunting.
So I'm going to begin down here in the laundry room for two reasons. Number one, I'm going to need this hotel staff disguise, and also it allows me to go listen in on a conversation out here. Don't worry about the cameras, I will be deleting the evidence to ensure the silent assassin rating, and I am going to stalk the target before killing her to enjoy some of the dialogue. Right here's actually her son.
I can't talk about that.
Where have you been the last couple of months? In Switzerland, sweating
I love you too,
okay.
but
Good answer.
you know it's
Anyway,
complicated, Sarah.
Eugene Cobb was director of this big old New York
Like
bank.
talking to her would
Then
ever
a while
work.
back, his private jet disappeared over the Pacific.
Take care.
Oh, storm? No,
I'll call you
It
soon.
was a beautiful day. But according to FAA,
Alright, so here comes the head of security as well to talk with the target's son.
now they say the black box is missing. All of which has drawn the conspiracy nuts out of the
Kalu,
woodwork.
here you are.
What? I was just having
Yeah.
a walk.
Something
Your mother
like that.
says you must come inside now.
I think
It's not
the
safe out
assassin
here.
killed.
Not
Guy
safe.
called Famine?
This is paradise.
I don't know.
It is beautiful, Kalu,
You've got
but you
something
must
to
trust
hide.
your mother, and you must come inside now.
Alright, so at this point, the head of security is going to lead the son up into Ken Morgan's suite, which is where the target has kind of set up camp and is going to be roaming around. But before I head up there, they do take a while, so I'm going to set up things in order to steal the memory stick containing all the data requested by the client. Gotta be careful with the hotel manager there, but that's alright. So long as I keep moving, she won't see through the disguise.
Jordan's birthday's today?
Yeah, but don't say anything.
Again, don't worry about the cameras, I'll be taking care of the evidence. And the memory stick is actually in the room just to the left of me, so I need to set up a couple of things here. I'm going to drop my weapon and turn on this vacuum. The reason for this is so that one of the NPCs actually goes and alerts one of the security in the room where the memory stick is, because he is carrying a master keycard that will give me access to that room. Also, I will be needing the disguise for later. I'm not going to be stealing it right away. Just going to be setting things up while I'm waiting for the son to make his way over to the third floor in Ken Morgan's suite. So that guy's going to go grab a security guard since he saw my weapon. I'll go ahead and turn this off. And there's the security guard. So I'm just going to quickly subdue him next to this bin here. Quickly dispose of the body as well. You will see that he drops a master key card to the room with the memory stick. So I'll be sure to be taking that. And I will be back here later. But for now, let me continue to follow the target's son. Now the hotel manager is right here, so I'm gonna actually have to go around in order to get to the other side. And I've been recorded by virtually every camera in this place by now, but that's alright. Again, I will destroy the evidence. And this is not where I'm trying to get to. Nope, right here. There we go. We can do this.
Welcome, and thank you for choosing the Hitman. Enjoy your stay.
So, all the way up to the top floor.
The lounge. They closed it off.
And looks like I made it just in time. The head of security and the target's son have just made it up here. So I'll continue to stalk them up to where the target herself actually is. Going to lag a little bit behind to make sure that security enforcer does not spot me. There are a few enforcers here in this area that I have to be careful about, but they're pretty easy to avoid for the most part. And there is the target. But let's enjoy some of the dialogue.
There you are, Kalu. Where was he this time?
Just down by the waterfront now. It was quite safe.
Kalu, why do you do these dangerous things? I told you it's very dangerous for us to be here.
Mother,
Don't answer back. You must stay here where you are safe at all times. Do you understand me?
Yes, Mother.
Good boy. Do you want to go?
No, no. I'll just be in my room.
So she is obviously a very controlling mother.
Tell me, was he safe?
Nah, we keep him as safe as we can. But he keeps calling this girl Sarah in England. It could be used as a way to find him. And you.
Do you know who is haunting me?
We think it is Globestar. The ones you took the mines from in DRC.
What this time? Not a drone? Maybe an assassin?
Anything possible now. Though we have not noticed anything so far. We will not let any killer get so close to you.
You'll keep us both safe.
So this is an excellent place to kill the targets. You can see that the enforcer leaves the area after this conversation. And at this point, I could easily just shoot her in the head, put her in this closet right in front of me. It's pretty straightforward. Or I could come behind her now and jab her with a lethal syringe. If the body is found, it will be considered an accident. So pretty easy. You can see I have plenty of time here alone with her. But I'll continue watching some of the dialogue before I finish her off. In fact, the next set of dialogue will occur here. And she can have different lines here. I'm not going to go through the route 100 times to listen to every single line, but I'll try to get as much as I can.
Can you hear me? What is that clicking sound in your end? Call me back on a boner.
Her incompetent goons are using their actual cell phones to call her. Can't believe it.
Send a waiter now. I want a drink made for me.
Alright, so let's keep following her.
Me said drink for me with tomato juice and vodka. And do it properly. And keep your dirty fingers out of my drink.
So this is actually a kill opportunity. If you're dressed as a bartender, you can take over making the drink. And if you're quick enough, you can slip some fatal poison in there. And that's one way to take her out. It's a little bit tricky though. A lot of people can see through the waiter disguise.
Get out of here.
I like how she just says, good. Now at this point, she's going to kind of walk around here a little bit. And I think this is a good opportunity to get rid of the evidence. Because the evidence is up here somewhere.
Get in your way. You look like a butler with an agenda.
So she's going to check out some flowers over there. And let me see if I can find the room where I can delete the evidence while she's admiring all those little flowers. What a crazy lady. I think it's this room, if I'm not mistaken. No, it is not. That is a bathroom. It's this room right here. Now let's go ahead and destroy this. That way I don't have to worry about all those cameras that recorded me. I can still get my silent assassin. Now let me go back and find the target again. Secret meeting here.
Where are the maps for the mines? And the files? Are you keeping them safe?
They're in the hotel's safe. I have 2 men watching them at all times. The hotel security is not happy about it, though.
I don't care about that. I'm paying enough for them to do whatever I want them to do.
Of course. I'll check in on them myself now.
So at this point, the head of security is actually going to head down to where the memory is and go check on it.
Just love it. Always same uniform. So classy. Can't tell you apart.
Alright. And if the head of security was here still and wasn't checking on the maps, sometimes they have a conversation about killing Sarah, the target's son, love crush, I guess. This is a great opportunity to take the target out.
Target down.
And with the poison syringe, when the body gets found, it still counts as an accident, of course. So yeah, if I were to follow her around a bit more, she would have a few more interesting conversations, but the most interesting one was that she orders the kill on Sarah, whom her son was speaking with on the phone. So I'm just using my instinct here because the head of security is going to be coming back up this way. I don't want to run into him on the stairs, or he will see right through me, and there he is. Alright, so now it is time to get the memory and then get out of here. And this is why I did a bit of setting up earlier.
Yeah, you're clear.
Now I already have the master key card that will gain access into the room where the memory stick is. And I already have a security guard that has been knocked out. That way I can easily and quickly grab his disguise. That way I can go in the room and do what I gotta do. The target herself actually drops a key to the safe, but I prefer to blow it up with my remote breach explosives. So I'll just place one here. And I think it's hilarious that these guards don't find this suspicious at all, me blowing up the safe. Alright, just blow that baby up. And I'm going to wait for the situation to kind of cool off a little bit. Again, absolutely hilarious how these two bumbling idiots don't find this suspicious at all. So once they've turned around, I can pick up the memory. And I am done. It's only a matter of getting to the exit now. All the evidence has been destroyed, so I am good to go. There's maybe one or two more enforcers that I can run into on the way out. Mainly the guy at the front desk that basically sees through every disguise because he knows everybody that works in the hotel apparently. But he's pretty easy to avoid. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry I was late on this elusive target. It's been a very busy week. But I wanted to make sure to do this before the elusive target goes away. I'd be crushed if I ever missed an elusive target because you can never go back. And then my series of 100% completion will be ruined. It's already ruined because I can't do the Sarajevo 6 because that's PlayStation 4 exclusive. Still really pissed about that. But that's alright. I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.